Today is Intersex Awareness Day. So what is intersex? It's an umbrella term for the millions of people around the world who are born with sex trait variations. Things like chromosomes, hormones, or reproductive anatomy that don't fit the binary categories of female-male. Intersex awareness matters because most biology classes don't even mention that intersex is a normal part of being human. So intersex people struggle with ignorance about them and their bodies, even with medical professionals. This ignorance drives many things, one of the worst of which is unconsented corrective surgery, which is medical abuse. So awareness and support matters a great deal. So to celebrate the day, we want to highlight 4 very simple ways that you can support intersex people. Now, these have been taken from this article in Interact, which we definitely recommend checking out if you want to see all 26 tips. So the first piece of advice is to think about the language that you're using when you talk about bodies. It's not unlikely that your sex education used the words female and male when talking about certain body parts. But a more inclusive way to refer to anatomy is to describe the body parts in non-gendered ways. For example, saying vulva and vagina rather than female genitals. Similarly, rather than saying someone is born a boy or a girl, you can say they were assigned male at birth or assigned female at birth, as babies are often assigned a gender based on what their genitals look like. Interact actually has a whole document about using inclusive language, and you can find that from this page too, and we would definitely recommend checking it out. It highlights which words and phrases aren't inclusive and why, and then offers an alternative. The second way to show support is to take some time to learn. YouTube and other video creators is a really great place to start if you're wanting to find out what it means to be intersex from intersex people. And you can watch anything from an animated video to an interview or a TED Talk. And you can even check out this list that Interact has put together if you're stuck on where to get started. And if videos aren't your thing, try reading a book instead. And again, Interact also has a huge list of books written by intersex authors to help you get started. They've really done so much work putting together collections of resources for allies who want to learn more. Now, once you've done some learning, the third way to offer some support is to ask a friend if they've heard of intersex and find out what they know. Share some of your knowledge with them if you can, or maybe you'll learn something from them. And the last thing you can do is share a graphic or article about Intersex Awareness Day on social media. Or share this video. Intersex is a normal variation in being human, not a pathology, not a medical problem to solve. It's estimated that around 1.7 to 2% of the population is intersex. Doesn't sound like much? It is. 1.7% is 137,700,000. Another way to think about this is there are as many intersex people in the world as there are redheads. But there's a massive gap around intersex education that needs to be filled. And you can help fill it by raising awareness within your own community. Make sure to subscribe to our channel too so that we can keep taking you on new and ever more interesting sex and space journeys.